Welcome back to Auto Review Pro. There are moments in automotive history when a concept vehicle does more than turn heads. It breaks something open deep inside you. The first time I laid eyes on the 2026 Toyota Grand Land Cruiser concept, I didn't just see a car, I felt it. That slow, reverent gaze at the dark blue metallic body wasn't just admiration. It was recognition, as if the machine knew the terrain of my dreams, the texture of ambition, the silent weight of resilience. I stood there, staring at this massive regal silhouette, and for the first time in a long while, I felt small in the best possible way. This SUV wasn't begging for validation, it was issuing a quiet challenge. Go further, be more, remember who you are beneath the noise. There's a presence to this concept Grand Land Cruiser that feels nearly mythological. The design doesn't shout, it doesn't try to convince, it simply is, like a mountain, like an ancient fortress, like something that has existed long before you and will continue long after you're gone. The dark blue metallic paint doesn't just catch the light, it eats it, transforms it into something deeper, a velvet mystery you want to touch but can't fully grasp. At night, under city lights, it feels like the car carries starlight beneath its surface. During the day, it moves like a shadow made real. This isn't a color, it's an emotion. This isn't a body, it's a memory wrapped in steel. What's striking about the Grand Land Cruiser is not how different it looks from the current generation, but how inevitable it feels. It's as if all previous versions were only precursors, sketches building toward this one singular expression. There are no gimmicks, there are no design flourishes trying too hard. Everything is bold but refined. The front grille is massive but clean, bordered with a sharp geometric intelligence that feels both purposeful and regal. The headlights are slits of light, almost angry, but in a quiet, controlled way, like the eyes of a warrior who doesn't need to raise his voice to command a room. Every corner, every curve, every surface has been shaped not for trend, but for permanence. This is a machine that will age like stone. The proportions are enormous. You don't just sit in the Grand Land Cruiser, you climb into it, like stepping into the cockpit of some futuristic battleship. The wheel arches are tall and proud, hinting at the off-road soul that still beats inside this luxury-bathed body. Yet even as it towers, there is grace. The roofline isn't brutish, it's dignified. The lines are crisp, almost architectural. And in that contrast, the rugged and the refined, the ancient and the futuristic, the Grand Land Cruiser finds its identity. But it's the interior where the soul of this vehicle truly opens. Open the doors and you're enveloped in a sanctum of black. Not a cold or clinical black, a warm, endless, luxurious black. The kind that makes you breathe slower. The kind that makes silence feel full. The kind that feels like a place rather than a color. Every surface inside whispers. The seats are sculpted, not padded, wrapped in premium materials that don't just offer comfort, they offer a kind of quiet power. You don't lounge in these seats, you take your throne. The dash, uncluttered and linear, is a minimalist dream. Yet every control, every screen, every tactile surface feels deliberate, intelligent, and intuitive. The way the cabin is arranged tells you something about the design philosophy behind the Grand Land Cruiser. It wasn't built for passengers, it was built for journeys. It wasn't crafted for showing off, it was made for transforming the way you move through the world. Toyota didn't just want to build a luxury SUV, they wanted to create a vessel, a space of transition and transformation, the kind of place where conversations go deeper, silences last longer, and every mile feels like it's carrying you not just forward, but inward. And it feels solid. Press your palm against the door panel, you'll sense it. Grasp the steering wheel and it responds like it's listening. Turn a knob and the feedback is hushed, exact, and confident. The attention to detail in this cabin is almost spiritual. There's a reverence here, for the driver, for the journey, for the heritage that shaped it. Because that's the thing, even as it looks like the future, the Grand Land Cruiser remembers. It remembers every trail, every expedition, every mountain pass and desert crossing and border checkpoint and campfire tale. It remembers
to the Auto Review Pro, where we break down the most important new vehicles with clarity, depth, and real-world insight. If you care about future-ready SUVs, advanced technology, and legendary nameplates evolving for a new era, you're in the right place. Today's video is one you've been waiting for, because Toyota has officially unveiled the next-generation 2026 Toyota LC400 SUV, a model that signals a bold new chapter for one of the most respected luxury off-road lineages in the world. Stay with us until the end, because this SUV is not just about power and presence. It's about how Toyota is redefining durability, intelligence, and premium mobility for the next decade. The first impression of the new LC400 immediately tells you that this is not a simple refresh. Toyota has taken the iconic Land Cruiser DNA and sharpened it for a future where luxury SUVs must balance strength with sophistication. The proportions are more athletic, the stance wider and more planted, and every surface appears purpose-driven. The front design introduces a more commanding grille with advanced adaptive lighting elements that blend traditional toughness with modern precision. The LED signature is slimmer and more technical, improving night visibility while giving the LC400 a recognizable presence from a distance. Aerodynamics have been subtly improved without compromising the upright authority that Land Cruise fans expect, helping with efficiency, stability, and reduced wind noise at highway speeds. Moving along the sides, the body lines are cleaner and more sculpted, reinforcing strength without excess bulk. Toyota's engineers focused on structural rigidity and weight optimization, using next-generation materials to improve durability while enhancing ride comfort. The wheel arches are more pronounced, housing larger alloy wheels designed for both premium road presence and serious off-road capability. Around the back, the LC400 continues its confident design language with modern tail lamps, a refined tailgate layout, and integrated functional elements that support towing, cargo access, and off-road use. It looks expensive, capable, and unmistakably built for global terrain. Step inside, and the transformation becomes even more impressive. The 2026 LC400 interior is where Toyota clearly signals its move into a more advanced luxury space. The cabin blends rugged functionality with premium craftsmanship, using high-quality materials, soft-touch surfaces, and refined textures throughout. The dashboard layout is more driver-focused, with a wide digital instrument cluster that adapts to different driving modes, whether you're cruising on the highway or navigating challenging terrain. At the center, a large, high-resolution infotainment display anchors the cabin, offering faster processing, clearer visuals, and a more intuitive interface than previous generations. Connectivity plays a major role here. The new system supports advanced voice interaction, cloud-based navigation, real-time vehicle data, and over-the-air software updates, ensuring the LC400 continues to improve long after you drive it home. Wireless smartphone integration, multi-zone climate control, and premium
automotive world that carry a weight so heavy it almost feels immovable. Names that stand not just as vehicles, but as legacies carved in steel and heritage. The Toyota Land Cruiser is one of those names. For decades, it has been the symbol of unstoppable endurance, the four-wheel proof that humanity could conquer deserts, mountains, and the most unforgiving terrains on Earth. But now, in 2026, Toyota has dared to merge that legendary bloodline with something unthinkable, something almost mythical: the Century. The Land Cruiser Century SUV. It sounds like two worlds colliding. A machine built on centuries-old Japanese values of restraint, elegance, and quiet power, combined with the raw, indomitable DNA of one of the toughest SUVs ever made. This is not just a car. It is Toyota rewriting its own script, building a monument that stands at the intersection of prestige and resilience. The first time I laid eyes on it, I knew this wasn't the Land Cruiser as we knew it. No boxy silhouette, no predictable nod to its rugged past. What stood before me was a sculpture in dark blue, a hue that didn't just glisten under the light, but seemed to drink it in, swallowing reflections until the SUV became a silhouette that loomed like a shadow. The upper lines of the body are taut, almost regal, while the lower portions have a muscular depth a sense of mass and permanence that makes everything else in its class look like children's toys. The design is both terrifyingly commanding and heartbreakingly beautiful, the kind of paradox only Toyota could have pulled off, by blending the dignity of the century with the legacy of the Land Cruiser. It does not look like an SUV designed to be driven. It looks like an SUV designed to be followed. As I walked closer, I could feel the philosophy dripping off every panel. The grille is unlike anything you've seen on a Toyota. It doesn't scream with unnecessary aggression like so many modern SUVs that confuse presence with anger. Instead, it carries the quiet weight of inevitability. A broad chrome-edged mouth, patterned with intricate latticework that could have been pulled from a Shinto shrine gate, framed by sharp LED eyes that don't just illuminate the road, but seem to judge it. The lights are slim, knife-like, and yet there's restraint. No theatrics, no glowing gimmicks, just a surgical precision that makes you wonder if this SUV sees more than you do. From the side, the silhouette is graceful in a way no Land Cruiser has ever been before. It's as though the designers took the spirit of the Century limousine and stretched it across a new canvas, but then fused it with the muscular stance of a mountain-born machine. The long hood flows into a cabin that is upright yet elegant, while the shoulder line carries a solidity that feels carved rather than pressed. And the wheels, massive, polished, and dark chrome finished, aren't just there to roll. They're thrones in motion. Each one looks like a ceremonial seal, the kind you would expect to see stamped onto parchment declaring an emperor's decree. This is not just automotive design. It is architecture. But let us not forget what the Land Cruiser name demands. Capability. While many may gawk at the regal lines and aristocratic calm of the exterior, beneath that skin lies the relentless beast. Toyota has equipped this Land Cruiser Century SUV with a hybrid powertrain, a monstrous V8 paired with electric motors that doesn't simply propel. Back to Auto Review Pro. Today we are taking a deep dive into one of the most anticipated compact SUVs of the upcoming year, the 2026 Toyota Corolla Cross. Toyota has taken its global bestseller, the Corolla, and transformed it into a crossover that aims to dominate its segment with improved design, refined comfort, and enhanced performance. In this video, we will explore what makes the new Corolla Cross a standout choice. From its exterior upgrades to the interior features, powertrain, driving experience, and expected pricing. So sit back and enjoy as we uncover every detail about the 2026 model. The first thing you notice about the 2026 Corolla Cross is how much more modern and confident it looks compared to the previous years. Toyota has given it a refreshed exterior with sharper styling and a more athletic stance. The redesigned front fascia now features slimmer LED headlights that wrap around the edges to give the crossover a wider and more aggressive appearance. The new grille has been updated with a bolder, more structured pattern that aligns with Toyota's latest SUV design language. The bumper has also been reshaped for a cleaner and more aerodynamic look, and the fog lights are now integrated more seamlessly into the corners. Overall, the front end feels more dynamic and premium, catering to buyers who want a stylish, compact SUV without going over the top. Moving to the side profile, the 2026 Corolla Cross continues to impress with its well-balanced proportions and sleek body lines. The fenders are slightly more pronounced now, giving the vehicle a stronger road presence. Toyota has introduced new alloy wheel designs that range from 17 to 19 inches, depending on the trim level. And these wheels add a sporty character to the crossover. The roofline gently slopes to the rear, without compromising headroom, and the black cladding around the wheel arches gives it an adventurous touch. The side mirrors are updated with integrated turn signals and improved aerodynamics, helping reduce wind noise at higher speeds. Every angle of the Corolla Cross seems more refined and purposeful. At the rear, Toyota has focused on sharper details and a more upscale feel. The taillights have been redesigned with a slimmer LED signature that gives the crossover a futuristic touch. The rear bumper is chunkier and more robust, while the tailgate area has been reshaped for better cargo accessibility. Toyota has also added a sportier roof spoiler and improved rear visibility with a wider rear glass panel. The dual-tone bumper, along with silver accents, gives the SUV a more mature and premium character. In short, the exterior of the 2026 Corolla Cross achieves the perfect balance between elegance and practicality. Now stepping inside, the interior of the 2026 Corolla Cross has been upgraded to deliver more comfort, technology, and convenience. Toyota has focused heavily on improving the cabin quality to match the expectations of modern buyers. The dashboard design is cleaner and more horizontal, giving the interior a wide and airy feel. The materials used in the 2026 model are noticeably better, with soft touch surfaces, improved padding, and available contrast stitching depending on the trim. Toyota has also enhanced sound insulation to reduce outside noise, making the cabin feel more premium and relaxing. At the center of the dashboard is a larger, high-resolution touchscreen that now supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Toyota's latest infotainment software is faster, more responsive, and easier to navigate. Underneath the display, you'll find updated climate control buttons that are more tactile and user-friendly. The instrument cluster has also been digitized with a customizable display that shows driving information, navigation prompts, safety alerts, and energy usage for hybrid variants. The seats in the 2026 Corolla Cross have been redesigned to provide better support and long-distance comfort. Whether you choose cloth, leatherette, or full leather depending on your trim, the seating feels more premium than previous models. The driver's seat comes with improved adjustability, and higher trims offer power adjustment and seat memory functions. Rear passengers benefit from good legroom and headroom, making the Corolla Cross a practical option for families as well. The rear AC vents and USB-C charging ports enhance overall convenience, which is essential for long road trips. When it comes to cargo space, the Corolla Cross remains one of the most useful compact SUVs in its category. The 2026 model offers a spacious rear trunk with a wide opening, making it easy to load larger items. The split folding rear seats allow you to expand the cargo capacity further when needed. Toyota has also introduced a power tailgate option with hands-free access on select trims, giving you more convenience when your hands are full. Under the hood, the 2026 Toyota Corolla Cross continues to offer multiple powertrain options depending on the region. The standard gasoline engine is a refined and efficient 2.0-liter four-cylinder that produces enough power for everyday driving